Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Rosé. She shattered all kinds of records as a member of BLACKPINK, one of the best-selling girl groups of all time, and now she's announced her first studio album. It's called Rosie, a 12-track collection which is set to release on December 6th. Rosé, welcome to the show.
Yay! Wow, that was a great intro. Thank you.
What's going through your head as you prepare to take on the Hot Ones gauntlet? Are you someone who enjoys a spicy meal?
When I eat, my food, it kind of has to be spicy in order for me to feel like I've had a proper meal. So in that case, I should be really good, but I'm not sure how good I am at eating spicy. I like spicy food, but I don't know if I'm spicy.
Songwriters can be very particular about their surroundings and the atmosphere in a studio. How would you describe your ideal conditions for creativity?
For creativity, I don't want to say this, but usually when I'm for me, it's been an experience of wow, life has been pretty bad lately. It's always been the best sessions. Because I ended up walking out with a song where I've left all that there and walked out with a great song. Literally, this album is a representation of my past 3 to 4 years and all the raw and honest emotions that I've never talked about before. It's just a representation of that. And so it has a lot of my heartbreaking stories in there and vulnerable emotions built into it. And so I think that's the beauty of it. That's what I like most about creating, is that you can take something not so great into something beautiful. Good. Second bites.
I'm just trying to keep up with you over here. To what extent do you think a good singing voice is a talent that you're born with versus a skill that can be developed with enough training and practice?
I feel like emotion is something you're born with, emotional expression. I'd sometimes talk to friends and I'd be heartbroken about their story, and I'd always try to channel into, I wonder how that would feel like, and the best way to know that is to embody it and pretend I am in that situation, and you learn so much about that emotion. So I think, yeah, that's also something you can work on. It's not like you really have to be born with it. That's more like you pick it up along the way.
What's the difference between a singer singing with their chest voice versus singing with their head voice?
Ha, ha. That's half-half. I've set the key too high. Ha, ha. That's the difference, I guess.
Interested in hearing more about the lead single, which I understand was inspired by a party game. What's the backstory there, and can you teach us how to play the game?
Of course. So basically, it's a Korean drinking game called APT. It's one of many drinking games, but that seemed to be the one that all my friends in the studio were vibing to. I taught them once and they just kept coming back to it. They're like, can we do it again? They were like, pate, and everybody was chanting it. And I was like, this is interesting. Why do you guys love this so much? And so it inspired me to be I think we should write a song on this, because they were so addicted to it. I was really lucky enough to have Bruno jump on it. Craziest experience of my life. And it goes so if it's my game, it's my turn to do a random game. It starts with Rosie's random game. Game start. And then you go, pata, 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 and everyone puts their hand in the middle. And as we do that in the middle, we're too far away. Right. So let's imagine we stack our hands in the middle, above each other, randomly. I'll call out a number, for example, 6. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and whoever gets on the top takes the shot. This is not a shot, this is beer.
Well, cheers to that.
Cheers to that. I feel like most of these, it kicks in kind of after, right?
Yeah.
Because as I'm taking a bite, it's not that spicy.
Right, and then there's a little bit of a time delay. But I actually think that the second sauce is a little bit spicier than the third.
I kind of agree. I agree. This has it's a bit more sweet. Or this is a bit more attacky. That's a word.
From your perspective, is there an underappreciated element of what makes a music group click? When we had NSYNC on the show, they talked about one of the things that helped them gel early on is that they had a naturally very complementary vocal range.
I think BLACKPINK, all four of us, like the one thing that hopefully differentiates us as a whole group to others, or maybe not even differentiates, but like is so strong about BLACKPINK, is the fact that each one of us, we want such big things for ourselves and we like work so hard every day. I've never seen someone that's like, I just want to like rest. Like, even if we've said that before, I don't think anyone means that. BLACKPINK is like really hardworking. Great.
As someone who grew up with a dog named Dave, I love extremely human
You have
names
a dog
for
named
pets.
Dave?
Yeah, growing up, my childhood
Oh
dog
my
was named Dave.
My childhood dog was named Toby.
Toby, oh, so you have like a long history of like extremely human names for pets.
I'm guessing.
How did Hank come about?
Hank was named after Tom Hanks. If you look at my dog, for some reason, he just looks like a Hank. He's chic. When I go home, I'm like, Hank, I miss you. And he's very like, cool, it's good to see you, you know? And so we're a good match because I'm very needy. But Hank is very like, okay. And
Balance each other out.
Yeah, we definitely balance each other out. Perfect combo, in my opinion. I hope he feels the same. But he's very like chic. He's chill. Okay. I feel it at the end.
So the mechanics of becoming a pop star in Korea, they are fascinating. You know, you spend years in these training programs. It almost becomes like an athlete training for the Olympics. How do they tell you that you're going from training to making a debut? Like, is there a phone call? Is there a party? Like, what is that moment?
So we're already like in the company. We're like at the company every day. And then they start forming us. They selected us. And they're like, okay, now we start going to the studio. We start doing sessions, start creating music. And then that's when you start slowly knowing. And then it's like one day you like wake up and it's just like us four. And we've created a song. And they give you a date. And they're like, now you're going to shoot a video. 선물이 나는 것 같아. Is this a sign that like my body's reacting to the spice?
It's all normal here on Hot Ones. I've seen some crazy things on this side of the table, right? So no matter what you go through, don't worry. Like, it's already happened 100 times on this show.
Okay. Well, this is hurting my ego. I thought I'd be better at this. Rosie, you could do better. Come on.
So this next one's the bomb beyond insanity. And hot sauce, it humbles us all. You know?
Really? It
does.
humbles us all?
It humbles us all.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, I think I had the spiciest part. I should have taken it from here, not there.
Right, and it'll be immediate. You won't really have to wait around for this one.
I'm waiting.
Respect. I'll wait.
I think for me it hits later or something.
Yeah, I think so too, by the way.
My
I'll wait
tongue
around.
is built differently.
It's built different. Built different.
It's built different.
Is it hitting now?
It's coming. Can you put ice in the milk?
Yeah, go
Do
for it.
people do that?
Do we have? See that? That's all ice right there. That pitcher. If you want to add ice to the milk.
But that's weird, right?
No, nothing's
I just
weird.
want cold milk.
Nothing's weird. We're just surviving right now, you know?
Ah, it's stuck again.
And then be careful around the eyes. You know, don't touch your eyes.
How are you?
How am I like still standing? Yeah, no, I get it. It's just, you know, as a talk show host, I'm tethered to
Are
my
you okay?
format. So I only know one thing, and that's just move straight ahead. I'm
I
okay if
believe
you're
you did
okay.
300 of these. I can't. It's attacking me.
Is there a dish from Australia that you crave the most when you're
attacking me.
missing home?
Meat pie, mince pie. Meat pie. I miss it. Sausage rolls. Yes.
We can bring an ice cream, by the way, if you're interested. Yeah, oh, I saw. They seal it up.
Thank you.
We got you.
It's mental.
Right. And the ice cream is very helpful, by the way. How you feeling?
A bit better. It's really good ice cream. I'm gonna forget about what just happened.
But listen, I know you. When you're down, that's when you make a beautiful song, you know? Maybe hot sauce will be your next inspiration.
I'm about to make my next big hit. I'm starting to enjoy it now. Am I crazy?
No, I love it. There you go.
Do you cry sometimes when you're doing this?
Every once in a while, a tear comes down, you know, but I don't know if it's the wings or it's the conversation. You know what I
Could
mean?
be the conversation. Okay, I have to work harder.
You know, it's an emotional roller coaster. So you and Hot Ones alum CL made history as the first K-pop artist to be at the Met Gala in 2021. I'm curious, what kind of calculus?
Wow, that's spicy. It's hitting me now.
I told you, yeah.
Like now.
Yeah.
It just hit me now.
Yeah. It has a little bit of a delay on it.
Okay. So, Met Gala.
What kind of calculus goes into creating a fashion moment for an event like that?
My nose is running again. Okay. I'm guessing this is like one of my reactions to spicy food.
It's all right. It's just part of the show, you know? Lean into it. Lean into
I'm gonna
it.
go for the milk.
Okay, me too.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We did a fitting and we thought it looked great and we went. So it wasn't actually too hard, my one. My experience wasn't as crazy as some other people.
There seems to be like such a fluid cultural exchange between Seoul and New York City. I'm curious, is there a fashion trend that has popped off in Korea that you're surprised hasn't made it to the States yet?
I think everything's like, because nowadays social media has linked us so much that we share everything. Notice that out here, Korean beauty is so popular in the US, and everyone in Korea is taking trends from, you know, out here as well. And I need a second. I need to blow my nose.
Take your time.
I just noticed it's a thing. 콧물이 너무 맥기란가 봐. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. One second.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
It came back. Why does it feel like the ice cream is getting hotter, but it's not as cold as it was a second ago? It's not ice creaming enough. I think the kick is coming back. Why is it coming back?
I don't know.
Don't come back! Leave my body! Next one. I can do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Arable scorpion.
Come back.
Come back.
I need to look for the least red pie. Did you say horrible scorpion? Oh.
It is a horrible scorpion. So,
I feel like I need to like rip things.
go ahead, shred it. Tear it up. Napkin
It
never
kinda
stood
helps.
a chance. Yeah, let it out. You know?
Do we have my stress ball?
Is there a stress ball? Here.
I need a stress
Somebody's
ball.
digging through a bag right now. Hopefully.
This is called the squishy, guys. The squishy. Do you have another one?
Another one?
I'm just gonna squish it like 3
Just
times.
squish it. Just squish it.
It actually helps.
There you go. Wow.
It distracts you.
Yeah,
So I think you need a distraction.
I do too. You're right.
This
You're
is
right.
helping me right now.
I can see that. I'm gonna adopt
Do you wanna
this
try it?
practice. Yeah. And you just squish it away. Oh,
It helps. It distracts
does.
you. See, this is a mental thing.
it is a mental thing. I need a
Well,
stress
it
ball. I've
doesn't
never
kill you, it
seen
just makes you
anything like this
stronger.
before in my life.
A few squishes and I'm actually over it now. I could do the next one. What was the question?
Oh, you know, I saw an interesting interview that you did with Baz Luhrmann, right?
Yes.
And you talked about how your introduction to Elvis was through the Lilo and Stitch soundtrack.
Oh my god, yes, it was. My sister and I were obsessed with it.
Is there a vocal performance in the Disney canon that you find particularly moving?
Oh yeah, there is. Tangled. Rapunzel. I'm obsessed with the movie. I cried on like my 20th watch. When Flynn Rider, he's about to die, he says, "You were my new dream." I cried so much. And so, I don't know why I'm saying this. My favorite song from that movie is all the songs of that song from that movie.
You know what I gotta say?
Yes.
I don't even think I tasted that wing.
Right?
There's something about the stress ball.
I think that should be the next thing.
You've hacked it.
You need to actually add it. What are you doing? Are you going insane? I dipped it. Are we ready?
I'm ready if you're
Wait.
ready. Yeah, sure.
I feel like I have to make a speech because I feel like this is gonna kill me.
Yeah, because the floor is yours.
Hank, I love you. I love you so much. I hope I can survive this, but if I don't ever see you, I love you. Just know that. And to my number ones, I hope you like the album. Let's go.
Here we go. That's it with The Wings of Death. You've made it all the way through the gauntlet, Rosé, and I realize that this is an absurd ask given the circumstances, but we have this ever-growing gallery of Hot Ones guest art, and we would just be so thrilled if you could give us a Wing 10 sketch.
Oh, wow, okay.
Maybe inspired by your experience with The Wings of Death.
But seriously, why was that not spicy?
Whoa!
Weird. It's all in the head.
It's all in the head.
Let me think. Oh my god. My brain's not running anymore. Gotta think, what do I want to draw? Wing. How do you even draw a wing? Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna do a terrible job. Why is it so cute? It doesn't seem this cute. It has to be just like ugly and gross and scary.
Wherever it takes you.
This is weird.
A work of art. Hang it in the Louvre. Rosé
So weird.
taking
I
on
don't even know what I was thinking.
The Wings of Death, living to tell the tale, and now there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you. This camera, let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Hi everyone. I've survived this and I'm really proud of myself. I'm also really proud of myself for finishing an album. It's coming out on December 6th. I hope you love it and cry as much as I did eating these wings. But yeah, I hope you love it. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Love you, number ones. I have no idea what I'm saying at this point. And thank you so much for having me. That was really fun and traumatizing all at the same time. Thank you. Yay! Thank you.